is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Beautiful.
That was my little prepared statement for this part.
I love that. He's Ironside. He's in a
My name is
wheelchair.
David Hall.
Oh yeah, Ironside.
It's been a long road back.
So there. Not exactly projecting confidence.
Holy shit, they're driving way too fast.
Oh my god, they're going. Oh, he is going pretty fast.
Dude, for that time? Are you kidding?
Going 90 in the 60s was like going 150 now.
Absolutely correct.
The David G. Hall story.
The David G. Hall.
I so wish it was. That'd be so awesome if that was.
I know, man. We should do that at the G post.
He was on his way to the Krispy Kreme, and well, you can see what happened.
You're right. Correct. Oh, here he
These
is.
things just won't happen.
No
to us.
seatbelts.
No
It gives
seatbelts.
many
What the hell?
drivers a false sense of
Yeah,
security.
gun it.
Hold on a
I
second.
don't
Those are
think
different
most
shoes.
drivers realize
Gun it.
They're
how much they
those are
rely
a different
on this.
pair of shoes.
It can't
I'm telling you,
happen to me.
they did not have a
Or
focus
I'll
on the
be lucky
continuity
type of
efforts on this
thinking.
No.
film. Those were
I know
penny
this was
loafers
certainly
earlier.
true.
Those
in my
insurance
case.
company producers were not on the ball.
Perhaps if I were
Apparently
to tell
not.
you a little about my accident and what happened to me,
Do you like my pocket square?
you could get a better
Yeah,
understanding.
I do. I like the pocket square
But
way
all
more
I
than his
know for this type
monotone
of
voice.
thinking.
I mean,
Yes.
for fuck's sake,
And just
can we
how
get a little bit of
disillusioning it can
sincerity
be.
in this? Come on, dude.
How about hiring an
Let's
actual
go back
actor
to
for
a beautiful
this?
summer day.
Right.
I was sitting next to the driver
Seatbelt.
with my knees drawn up on the seat.
Did you bring
and
the
my
ball
back was
gag,
against the right
Steve?
front door.
Like a total
But
douchebag.
like
Yo,
most
come
people,
on. Sit
rather
like a
than
human.
seem
Hope you brought
afraid,
enough lube for this
I
weekend.
just hoped we'd be lucky.
No shit.
And nothing would
Like,
They're
happen.
holding hands?
Well, I was just
Although
wondering
I
the same
wasn't
thing.
watching the road, I was told about it later.
I was told
Another
about
car
it.
was
I was really
approaching the
bored
highway
when I
from
was
the right.
laying there almost dead. That's
And it
not the
happened.
same guy.
It totally looked.
That guy's got a receding hairline. That's not the same dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, continuity for this is
finally stopped
total
rolling,
shit show.
I
But
was lying on my back,
let me tell you what was
looking straight up at the
essential
sky.
is that other car was absolutely
And I
looking like a
remember I had
hearse.
such a
And how
Yeah.
appropriate is that?
wonderful-
Ooh,
feeling of
foreshadowing.
That I thank God for not being hurt.
Thank God. Yeah.
Aside from a slight pain in the back of my neck and a little trouble breathing,
That damn paralysis.
I thought I had luckily pulled through.
Yeah, you did a
I'm
great
hurt.
job.
I tried to answer him, but wasn't able to speak louder than a whisper.
And then werewolves
My
showed
mouth
up.
was full of dirt.
Oh,
And I
dude, that would be
couldn't
awesome
say
if we had
a bit
a paranormal insurance film.
Just
That would be
then,
great.
I saw him
Did you just
standing
ever see
over
that
me,
Saturday Cinema, the werewolf
I
in
learned
a
later
girl's dormitory or
hanging
whatever?
onto the steering wheel.
I've not.
Oh, that one's
He
terrible.
had managed to stay in the car.
Yeah, well, see, that's
And
the
it
thing
pulled
is
her
that they're
without
all
so
terrible.
much
It's
as a
it's
crack.
only Phil's humor that
Dave.
makes
Oh,
it,
yeah.
you know,
You okay?
yeah, palpable.
Say something, will
There's
you?
a couple of them that are probably
I tried
watchable
to talk
without.
to him.
Wait a second. Okay,
but
time out,
found it
time out.
difficult to
So
force
I
any
missed.
words
Who
out.
was the guy shaking him? Not the
He
driver.
told me to lie
No, that's
still
his boyfriend.
while he got someone to call an
So
ambulance.
how the hell is he totally
I
unscathed?
had to lie still.
Good question. Oh,
I
you
had
know
no
what? I
choice.
think David G. Hall
Shotgun
was in the
seat?
passenger seat because Baldy was driving.
Oh yes.
So I think
Seemed
that's
like
because I
only a
kept
matter
seeing the
of
receding hairline. I thought, well,
before
that's
a
not the
large
guy in the
crowd of
wheelchair.
people
Okay.
had circled
Right.
around.
That makes perfect sense.
The pain in the back
The
of my
mystery
neck.
is solved. Yeah.
This may sound silly,
Not.
but that ride in the ambulance,
It turned me
even
on.
with the flashing lights and siren to clear the way,
I want to get one of those
the
sirens
most
like,
frightening ride
magnetically attached to the
I've
top of
ever
my
had.
Jeep. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. You could do
Seems
like
as
a
though we were
Naked
going
Naked
so
Gun
fast.
where they had it on top of the
And I
camera
just
in the
expect-
intro.
Exactly. Oh yes. Well, absolutely.
that had I been able,
Yeah, my dad
I'm
used
sure
to
I
watch.
would have
What
asked
show
him to
had
slow down.
Hawaii Five-0? I think, or maybe it was Rockford Files. Anyway, one of the shows that he watched in the '70s, they had that magnetic light on the top, and I haven't thought about that since. But I would love one for my Jeep.
That's a good question. Well, it would have
At the
been
hospital?
Rockford Files. I don't know.
they laid me on
The
a
Dragnet, maybe? Did Dragnet
cut
have
off
that?
my shirt and trousers.
No, they didn't have the magnetic
doctor
thing. They had
then
the
did.
serious one.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
Jim
I thought
Rockford.
was a strange thing.
He drove like a
He took a
in
pin,
retrospect
told
a
me he was going to start
like
picking me
like
with
like a
it,
jailhouse
and that I was
steak
to tell
color
him when I
brown
felt
Right.
Trans Am.
Right, it was the most
Yeah.
boring,
He began it
nondescript,
right
you
there.
know.
But it was still a
He
Trans Am,
tightened
right?
up my
And I
belt.
remember
Yeah,
thinking, I remember as a little kid thinking that car has awesome tires because it would. They were always like peeling out. Oh shit!
Well, this
here we
guy's
go,
like getting
acupuncture.
acupuncture.
Yeah.
Yeah, free acupuncture.
Oh, he finally reacted. Oh, poor guy.
So
oh, he had
neck
his-
It
down.
wasn't
Oh,
until he reached my
pocket
chin
square spec.
Yep.
that I was able to feel any of the pinpricks.
Poor dude.
He then asked for
And
my
my
phone
wife used
number
to call me Pinprick.
and the name of my doctor in Green Bay. I knew he was
Who we
going to
kidding?
call
He
my
ain't married.
parents, so I told him to wait a
That's
few
true.
minutes
Yeah, he's posturing.
until I'd caught
He's
my
a
breath,
confirmed bachelor, if you know what I mean.
that I was sure I'd be
Mm-hmm.
all right. And then
By
I
the way,
would
that was the
call
sound
him,
of me having another
Because I
delicious
knew
sip
that
of
if I
Tanqueray and tonic.
that somehow
I'm glad we
I
could
could minimize
contribute
the
to
whole
your
thing.
inebriation.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
I know.
He
You're
then told me
again further proof that Rory
that I
McCloud is a
had
bad
poured
influence.
like twice as much
And that it was best that he
doers
called
as I
now.
normally do for this. So
I did the same
referring
thing.
to
I
the
wasn't
call,
paying attention
I
to
was
my
moved to
proportions,
another
and so
room
this is a way
where they
stronger
placed
gin
a
than I usually.
halter-like device over my head.
and I'm committed to finishing
they
this before the
attached some
episode's
weights.
over. So I've got
As I lay there,
10 minutes.
thought
I
of
can
many
do it.
things. I thought
Well,
about
listen,
my friend's
what-
speeding, and I
Why
was
don't why
inclined
don't
to
why
put
don't we
all the
drink
blame
every
on
time
him.
he says "woe is
But
me," and then
I
then we'll be
realized that I was just as
you know
much at fault
we'll
as
have
he.
it pounded here in a second.
Yeah.
I'd had the nerve to make him slow down.
I'm such a loser.
Oh,
Each side of my
lobotomy.
head.
Very nice.
Sweet.
When he started
Bonus.
drilling, all kinds of
I love
wild
it.
thoughts occurred to me. I had just
See,
finished a
now we're
course in
talking scare
sociology,
tactics.
Yeah.
where we
Drink and
learned
drive,
that
get a
in certain
lobotomy.
extreme
I was
mental
hoping to
cases,
get drilled this
the
weekend, but
doctor
not
could
like
force
this.
remove part of the brain so as to make the patient more
Dude,
docile.
wait, that's a
And I
hand
thought
mixer.
perhaps
That's
they
not a
thought there was
lobotomy.
something mentally wrong with me.
They're mixing up his
But
brain
as it
cells.
turned out,
Right.
these holes were used to anchor a tongue-like instrument
Holy
my
shit,
head,
dude! I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
enabling
Thanks,
them to
thanks,
keep the
McCloud.
neck
Chinese tongue
contraction
is involved.
without pulling on my chin.
That is a Chinese tongue.
At this point,
Oh God, look at that.
all the drilling,
The other end of that
combined with
rope
the pain
is
in my
is
neck
attached to the
and
bumper of the
overall
car.
weakness, I was
Go.
inclined to believe that
Go.
last rites
It's like
had been
pulling a
in order
tooth.
That's right.
after all.
Pulling a cranium. We're gonna get every blow by blow
After
of this
what seemed
guy's
like an
procedure.
eternity, they removed these tongs and placed me in a neck
And they
brace.
gave me a sweet neck brace.
Then I was transferred to a Green Bay
Dude, let me
hospital.
tell you, that neck brace today would be a part of a
After 2
really
weeks in
kick-ass
Green
like
Bay,
Hannibal Lecter
They
costume.
removed
Like
this
a
neck brace,
cosplay.
and I was happy
Precisely.
to find
Yeah.
I was able to turn my head
Right, you
from
could
side to
show up
side,
with that neck brace on
but
in
I
a
was still
wheelchair,
unable
Yeah.
to
and
move
people be like,
any part of
"Who
my
are you?"
body
And you'd be
below
like,
my neck.
"What the fuck are you talking about? I'm
was
clearly the
confident
paralyzed guy from the
that at least by
mid-'60s
Christmas time,
cautionary tale.
I
What do you
would be
mean?
able to
I'm
walk
David
around.
Hall, goddammit.
I'm David Goddamn Hall.
October
Right.
Dear sir or madam.
Yeah. And see, this is way before you could be texting people with your phone, so he's going to be relegated to.
Thanks for the complimentary pair of
Yes.
penny loafers.
It's been a long
Right.
road back, both for me
He does have a decent
and
watch
my
on.
parents.
Yeah. Too bad he can't lift
It
his arm to
seems
look at.
impossible for me to
Precisely.
list
Yeah.
Someone has to
all
lift
the
it for him.
far-reaching effects,
Poor guy.
Actually,
such
he
an
was using his
accident.
hands, so he must be a little bit better.
not only for me,
Hopefully so. Yeah. Maybe
but
he's
for
been
my
through physical
parents.
therapy.
Yeah.
I could cite the thousands and thousands of dollars
In fact,
of
here we
hospital and
go.
medical expense.
Did I mention that I love gin
For
and
what I
tonic?
feared would be my poor employment possibilities.
What
and
the
plenty
fuck
of
were they
time
thinking? This insurance
avoid it.
company is obviously misled to think that
I,
anyone's
I
going
think
to
they're
Drivers.
sadistic.
Is actually
Damn.
driving 5
Alright,
cars.
now I'm going to show you how to put on a seatbelt.
The first car,
All right, now see, this is a
of course,
different
is your
convertible,
own.
Yeah.
but it's still pretty cool.
That's a smaller one.
Then
That's way smaller.
there's
for
that
sure.
car up
Yeah.
ahead to watch out
Oh,
for,
okay, this is the how you avoid turning into this guy.
as well as the car behind you,
Oh, it's a how-to film. I like this.
plus the
You
one
blow
on the
right
left.
through the stop sign.
Oh, blow right through. Yeah, that's a sure way to
And the one
die.
on the
Boom.
right.
Oh.
If you watch, there's one on Mystery Science Theater, I
Defensive
think, where they
riding
show like these
is
old
just as
like
important as defensive driving.
driving movies. People
avoid
back
an
in like the
accident like
30s
mine,
were nuts. Like
the
they didn't stay in their own
passenger
lane; they just drove
and
wherever the
must
fuck
speak
they
up
wanted. Oh my
when
god,
the
I couldn't
driver
believe it.
comes in caution.
The only saving grace was they were going 30 miles an hour, so they could, you
The
know.
really skillful driver
You know who still drives like
is a
that?
careful driver.
Every human being in Russia,
drive defensively
because
and
I swear to
ride
God, like
defensively
they have to
is
go
to
through
drive
nothing to get their driver's
and ride
license,
with
and so
confidence
there's wrecks all the time.
and
If
to
you
avoid the
literally you
things
can
that happened to
Google
me.
Russian like
case
driving coverage, and
is
they
just
show
one
because everyone
hundreds of
is such a
thousands
shitty driver. There's wrecks
seriously
all the
injured
time,
each year.
Yeah.
and so people have to record. They have a dash cam to like show that they weren't the individual that ran over that baby stroller.
Oh, gotcha. I think I've seen some of those, yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. Oh, here we go.
And the doll got messed up too, Jesus.
Poor dog.
Oh, Jefferson.
Jefferson. That's
East Jefferson.
that's how my parents named.
Aha!
That's that.
You were named after that baseball team.
I was.
Are they doing the Chattanooga Choo Choo? Oh.
Yeah, what the fuck? Jesus.
Here's some happy people, and then a downer.
Right.
Yay,
Happy
we're
or
playing
dead?
tennis! Yay! And then
Tennis?
and then
Death.
death.
Death is coming. Death! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, love it. I love it.
Oh, we're having some fun on the water.
Water
skis.
skiing?
And then a shark.
Oh, Dad!
Oh, they should have gone with a
When I
shark
read
come up and grab her.
Some of the
Oh, wait, look.
unbelievable statistics.
Dude, that convertible is like
one
falling
person
into the
being
pond.
seriously
Nice.
injured
So they didn't even get away from the lake shore before they
22
crashed. Okay.
I can't
Dude, I
help but
love it.
think
This is like
of
a
those
precursor to the risky
seriously injured
business.
in car
I love
accidents
Yeah, sure.
who wishes I
Remember
did
the Porsche?
that they
The
could
thing comes
have
out.
just one more chance. But
Why
all
won't
of you
anyone listen to me? Is it my
still have a
monotone
chance.
voice?
Yeah, what the
a
hell,
chance
man?
to live a normal life,
Everyone
And
in the
enjoy
audience
any-
is asleep at this point.
or all.
Guarantee it. That's
Of
what I was
the
going to say earlier.
wonderful things
The
the
only
world
way
has
that
to
they could,
offer.
ever hope for someone to sit through this is if this was like a precursor to an actual like cinema film, right?
Right.
So before you see Gone with the Wind, you gotta fucking sit through this bullshit.
Yeah, but this is too long. They would never.
Way! That's my point. Everyone's at the concession stand getting popcorn at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah.
They're like, fuck that, I get it. I'm gonna wear a seatbelt for fuck's sake.
Because we have done some of those shorts, and they're only like 10 minutes. Like, they don't. There's no way they would go this long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the definition of overkill right here.
It's been a long road back for me,
And for you,
and
the
a long
audience.
road still ahead.
Yeah, no shit.
But
I
if
feel
my
punished.
experience can inspire you to always drive and ride with common sense and never take a chance
Oh,
It will be a
sorry.
happy road.
Fall asleep for a second.
with the best
Me too.
yet to
Guy,
come.
come on. Pick up the pace.
Handicap Man of the Year, David Hall.
Handicap Man of the Year.
David G. Hall.
Very nice.